Well, girls, you see, there's a conversation between two people here, and she's asking, "What are you reading?" The boy is replying, "I am reading Les Miserables by Victor Hugo." And then she says, "That's wonderful. I had watched the musical a long time ago. I want to watch it too." So here you have the words in red. They are the participles. Reading, the present participle. Watch, the past participle. And then you go on to see that they tell you that the words in color are known as participles. Participles are words formed from verbs. They are not the verbs, but they are formed from verbs. There are three kinds of participles: present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. I told you the present participle is formed by using the ing form of the verb. It is a verb plus ing form. They are formed from verbs. The past participle, ed or en is used, and perfect participle, the words having or having been is used. So you see, the past participle the participles are formed from verbs, and the present participle is formed by adding ing to the verb. So let's see examples of present participles. You remember, they are not verbs, but they are formed from verbs. The screeching monkeys jumped from one tree to another. Now screeching is the participle, the present participle. The main verb is jumped. And then the workers are building a bridge across the river. Here building is the participle, the present participle. So the present participle has ing forms. And then you see the past participle is formed by adding a d or ed to regular verbs, or even t or en. So to the irregular verbs or the infinite verbs. Now you see, they had decided to go to Italy in the summer. Decided, that is the past participle. The mob had broken to the barriers and run towards the main entrance of the building. So here you have broken and decided. The words ed or en are added to the verb. And then you have the actual verbs here are go. The first sentence, go. They had decided to go. Go is the main verb, but the participle is decided. And so they are not the verbs, but they act as adjectives. The mob had broken the barriers and run towards the main entrance of the building. So broken. Run is the main verb. Now you see, the perfect participle is formed by adding having or having been before the past participle form of the verb. So having completed her work, she walked down to the cafe for a pastry. So having completed her work, you see the word having is used, and having is used in the active sense, and the passive sense you use having been. Having been in the industry for a long time, Megha understood why the client complained. So you have the words having and having been added to the verb, and that is your perfect participle. So the words ing for the present participle, ed or en for the past participle, and having or having been for the perfect participle. So these are the verbs, the form of verbs you got to remember. Now you turn to the next page, girls. On page 44, you have there a list showing the present, past, and past participle. So drive, drove, driven, like how you have learnt in your earlier classes, past participle. Grow, grew, grown. Shake, shook, shaken. Sing, sang, sung. See, saw, seen. Can, could. Draw, drew, drawn. Begin, began, begun. Steal, stole, stolen. Hurt, hurt, and hurt. You don't say hurted. Many of you use hurted as a past tense. So hurted is wrong. It's the same form. Hurt, hurt, and hurt. There is no change there. Now say in like this, there are some words. Even hit and even cut. So you don't say cutted or hitted or putted. Put, cut, hit. These words remain the same. The present participle is used to form continuous tenses. So it's a continuous tense here. They form continuous tenses, the present participle. The students are discussing their projects. So it's describing the noun here. The mother consoled her weeping child. These are the present participles. The past participle is used to form perfect tense. So the man has baked, perfect tense. From the passive voice, the man was bitten by a snake. and then you have the broken window pane needs to be repaired. So these are all the perfect tense. From the perfect tense it's formed. So the past participle is used to form perfect tenses. And then you have the three kinds of participles: present, past and perfect participle. They are all used to join sentences. Example: the thief hears the door open. He hides behind the curtain. Hearing the door open, the thief hides behind the curtain. So you see, all these three participles are used to join sentences. The button was torn, mother sewed it back. The torn button was sewn back by mother. You don't say sewed, girl, though it's SC, you say it is sewn. The correct pronunciation is sewn. Sewed it back and sewn. She cooked dinner. She heated water for a bath. Having cooked dinner, she heated water for a bath. So with the help of these participles, they have joined sentences together. Having, the perfect participle is used there. Torn button, there we have used the past participle. And again, hearing the door open, that is the present participle. So using the present, past and perfect participles, they have joined sentences together. So you have some exercise like that where you should join sentences together. You can see there, fill in the blanks with the present or past participle of the words in brackets. I will do the first one for you, and then you can see if you could do the remaining sentences, and I'm sure you will be able to do it. The Rohans are, what do we use here? Camping in the hills this weekend. It is the present participle is used here. The Rohans are camping in the hills this weekend. I still remember the delicious Christmas cake that mother had, in brackets you got, take to the picnic last year. So you think and answer what you have to do here. You can answer it in your textbook with a pencil, and we will send you, of course, later the correct answers. You can see if your answers are correct. You can just verify them later when we send you the answers to the grammar exercises. Meanwhile, girls, you think and do it on your own and see how many you would get right. And like that, you got exercise B on page 45. Join these sentences using participles. One has been done for you. Rohan was very happy. He had received an A+ for his essay. Now they have joined it using the present participle with the ing form. Having received an A+ for his essay, Rohan was very happy. Now I'll do the second one too for you, and then you carry on with the next. The shirts were stained. The customer decided to return them to the shopkeeper. The shirts having been stained, the customer decided to return them to the shopkeeper.